and have this new thought type of thing like we do. And in 5 years' time, they went from a few hundred people to 3,000 people, and they paid off their mortgage. In 5 years' time. Huh? They're what? Okay, if you get me into a spiritual discussion, you got me, because I'm not a spiritual. Okay, but they have grown. So the point that Skip made is the people in Williamsburg, they're churchgoers, plain and simple, and they're not afraid to put money into the church. And one of the things they did, one of the reasons that we got to 120,000 in our building fund is because Sydney, for a number of years, had all these different activities that were all to raise money for the building fund. And the lady at Town Bank said that's what the Williamsburg Chapel did, is they held all these different kinds of fundraising activities, and they just threw that money into the mortgage, and they paid it off in about 5 years' time. And as Skip says, we got to have some faith. I mean, I don't deny it's a leap of faith, and I certainly don't want any of us to, if you feel it's too much of a burden to take on, then certainly that's your decision, and don't do it as a group. We feel that's too much money. But, you know what, the idea of growth, and we got the room for growth, and we're in a community that people can come. I think this is a pretty good bet. And again, if I can get 4 members of the church who will go along with me on this thing.
And go that direction. So I say to you this day, just have a positive attitude, because we have no idea, just like it was that first Sunday in 1999, when I said we have no idea what Unity Fellowship means to this area. And I still say that, whether it's in Williamsburg, whether it's in Newport News, or whether it's in Yorktown, wherever, we don't have any idea what Unity Fellowship means to the area and what Unity Fellowship has to offer God, and God is offering the people through us. So just keep that in mind. Keep a positive attitude, and don't jump at any conclusion. We'll go through everything. If you have questions, Bob can answer them, and if he can't answer them, he will go somewhere else. But just keep a positive attitude, and go and know that God is in control, and God is now having His way through our divine plan for this church.
Thank you, Jim. Beautifully said. Beautiful.